first question we ask is, what exactly is a negative number? In maths, you have both positive and negative numbers. A positive number is a number that is bigger than 0, which obviously means that a negative number is a number that is less than 0. First of all, let's look at a few examples to see if we can read both positive and negative numbers. Positive and negative numbers can be shown on a vertical line, but positive and negative numbers can also be shown on a horizontal line. We can use positive and negative numbers when talking about temperature. This image is of a beach, so we're probably looking at positive numbers. However, this photograph is an area that looks really cold with ice and snow, so we're probably talking about negative temperatures. This is a thermometer. These are used to measure temperature. Let's take a look at different thermometers to see if they've got positive temperatures or negative temperatures. Here is a thermometer. You can see that we start at 0, we've got 0, and we've got positive numbers. 1, 2, 3. These are positive numbers. But then you'll notice that these numbers have a little symbol before them, which means negative. So negative 1 or minus 1, negative 2, minus 2, negative 3, minus 3. This thermometer is reading as 2. Whilst this video is not about temperature specifically, I thought it would be helpful to help you with some of the symbols. So here you can see degrees Celsius. There is another one called degrees Fahrenheit, but the symbols will probably be next to the numbers. So it would be 3 degrees Celsius, 2 degrees Celsius, and so on. So whilst this reads 2, we would probably say 2 degrees Celsius or degrees Fahrenheit, depending on what symbol is used. In this example, you'll notice the temperature is shown differently on the thermometer. So you'll notice we've not got 2 degrees Celsius anymore. We're not a positive number because this line is not above the 0. You'll notice it's below, which shows that it's going to be a negative number. So this answer would read as minus 1 degrees Celsius if the symbol was in Celsius. Now that I've spoken to you about negative numbers and explained some of the temperature symbols to you, you'll notice that I put the symbols on the side to help you with degrees Celsius. This temperature reads as minus 2 degrees Celsius. This temperature reads as 0 degrees Celsius. This temperature reads as 2 degrees Celsius. This one, 3 degrees Celsius. And this one, back into a negative number at minus 1 degrees Celsius. You might be faced with a question like this. What is the difference between minus 2 and 2? Now I've marked these two off just so I can help you as best I can. Now let's do some jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here you can see that there's a difference of 4. And if we were still talking about temperature and they had degrees Celsius next to them, you just add the symbols to the end. So it would be 4 degrees Celsius. Here we have the question, what is the difference between minus 3 and 4? You'll notice this time that we have a number line that is horizontal, which means it goes sideways and not vertically. So we're going from minus 3 to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The difference between minus 3 and 4 equals a jump of 7. Basically, a negative number is a number that is below 0. Below 0, negative number. Above 0, positive number. There are lots of different questions that you can be asked with negative numbers, but you've learnt the basics and this is a good start.